hopefully I was able to make the editing on this workout so that you guys are able to kind of know what I'm about to talk about. But my dad sent me a message earlier this week, and it was not a message, it was a sermon that was based out of a pastor who's based out of like the Midwest and stuff. I was listening to it. It was all about the hunger of God. It was so good, and it started to make me think about something. It made me think about the reality. That was like a spider web in my eyes. What the heck? Whew. Not today. That was weird. When we are going through life, sometimes for people, when they start to follow after Jesus, they get less passionate about their following after Jesus. Now, what do I mean by this? And what do I mean by passion, actually? I ended up thinking about the reality that there's a lot of people that you could define based off of one word. It's something our society does. Like, man, that guy's a player. Like, he's just always going after women. Or talking about how there's somebody who might be just like, oh, they're just a partier. They're all about the party scene. They're all about going and drinking, things like that. Oh, that person's a workaholic. They're all about their job. We define people about this one thing they do. Or man, that person's a real family man. He's all about his family. He always puts that first. There's things that we define people as. Now, I wonder a lot of the time when somebody first starts to follow Jesus, somebody might say, oh man, that's insert their name here. They're a Christian. They're a follower of Jesus. But over time, that becomes less and less of our describer. That's less and less of the description somebody might have for us because we end up getting a little bit awkward about it. We lose our passion about it. They don't look at us and see that as the first thing to call us. They end up finding new things to describe us as, because you know what? We lose that passion, we lose that hunger, we lose that desire to follow well after Jesus. And that's something I've been thinking about. It's like, man, why is that? I think about the reality that for some people, they've had people within the church say, oh man, just wait a few years, wait till you're older, wait till you're my age, and you'll kind of get why that isn't the way it always is. And I don't think that's the way it's supposed to be, though. Like, I'm not necessarily saying that everybody's got to be like extrovert out there for God, but I think you should, if you're following after Jesus, if you're following after faith, anything that you're putting your life to, you should be passionate enough about that people know that. And you know what, when you're following after Jesus, that's you saying, like, I'm putting my life towards this, so it should carry some impact and some weight. And so my thought today, my encouragement to you guys is find out those things that you are passionate about. Are they good things? Are they things that you should be? Is it what is describing your life? And do you need to change your focus so that you can be hungry after God, so that people see you and say, man, that person, yeah, they're a Christian first. But if you're somebody who's following after Jesus and you are not okay with people looking at you and the first thing they thinking being, man, they're a Christian and they love Jesus and they love people, then you need to think about where you're at with Jesus and what you're really believing about him. Because you know what? That's what he calls us to. That's what he wants us to be. Let's be hungry. Let's be pursuing God well. And you know what? Let's be passionate and not lose it over time. Hey, appreciate you guys so much for checking this. Words are difficult. I want to acknowledge, earlier on, when I said woman, I said it like whammon. That's weird. Why did I say that? I don't know. I know how to speak English usually. Thank you guys for checking this out. Hit that like button. It means a ton. Would love to see this one get like... Oh, I saw that sign right there. I thought it was a person. Peripheral vision. I have a light right here. It's just in my eyes. But comment down below any thoughts you guys have. Leave a like. I'd love to see us get to like 30 likes. Also, if we start some conversation about this topic, you might disagree. That's okay. And also, please subscribe. We're almost at 150. Let's get there. We're this close. So close. Please help me out. Appreciate it so much. Hope you guys have a good night. Hope this makes sense. See you later. Bye. See you again soon.